I want to talk about some text game uh, for just talking to girls, meeting people, and so on. So first off, uh, openers. Man, okay, so opening a girl is so much easier if she actually likes you, first off. So, like, if it's just some random chick you met and she's not that into you, you ever seen that movie, She's Not That Into You? Yeah, if she's not, then it's going to be a little more difficult. But uh, one of the greatest ways that I've found to open conversation is one, callbacks to your conversation. So if you have any kind of a nickname or backstory built up or inside jokes, then calling back on those guys is going to be great. Um, I called one girl, I call her Princess, and just because she loves the animals and stuff like that, so she's like a Disney princess. She loves to sing, sings to all the animals and stuff like that. I'm like, what the fuck? Started calling her Princess. But anyways, so little callbacks like that or existing humor is a great way to go. Another one is if you've ever seen like BuzzFeed shit like that, that'll be a way to go. Uh, so if you notice, even like Game of Thrones, any good show, they leave you on like a hook point. They leave you like wanting more. So if you have like a message, for example, like, oh, this crazy shit just happened, you won't believe it, and I wanted to tell you about it, or could I tell you something, or we need to talk, anything like that, where it's like, hey, what the fuck is he gonna say? Oh shit, like I need to find out. She's gonna hit you up, like I would if you say if some even my buddy texts me like, hey man, I need to tell you something. I'll be like, what the fuck? What's up? I want to know. And I'm gonna text back quick too. So even like a dead conversation, that's a good way to go. Or another one would uh, be like, did you die? You alright? When you call the search parties or whatever. So, callback humor, or any of those are going to be a solid way to go. Uh, and then the next one, non-neediness. So how you do that? Like shit, if you love a girl, you like get emotions involved, you're fucked. You're so fucked. Like that, what's it called? They call it one nightus. Like you're like, this is the one, man. But no, so especially if you like had been dating a girl or if it's like an ex or kind of on and off, that can be a tough situation. So like what I probably would recommend is just make sure you have multiple people that you're talking to, so that way you can step away, you can pull back when necessary, and that's the way to go. That's one that's tough for me, but always work in progress, and make sure you're developing multiple conversational threads so that way you have a life. Girls don't want to date some dude who's just gonna be like all needy and all up on their shit. Give her a fucking break. Jesus, she has her own shit going on too. Especially as you go, life gets more and more complicated as you get a little older. You know what I mean? I have a lot of shit going on besides talking to girls. I mean, and if some girl was constantly hitting me up, God, I would not be a fucking time for her. I wouldn't have time to do that, and she probably don't either, for your needy ass. So don't do that. Do, 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 do. And then finally, so I guess I would con over quite a bit of stuff, but the third idea would be setting up meetings. Don't be the constant texting buddy who's like just constantly hitting her up and chatting and chatting and chatting and funny humor, yada yada yada. That's a good deal for when you can't meet up, and just keeping conversation hot, keeping like some attraction, building value. It's actually kind of fun even. I enjoy it. But don't necessarily be that guy, because it's much better to actually meet out with her, go hook up. I mean, like actually have a date. Like how about that? If you're gonna be talking to this girl, maybe set yourself up to go actually hang out. It helps social circle wise if you want to develop friends. Uh, and maybe you can be friends with her. Maybe you can be friends with her friends. Maybe you can hook up with one of them. Even if it's not like necessarily that you're into this girl, or maybe it doesn't work out. But if she's still close with you, then that's an option. But again, none of that can happen if you're just not actually hanging out. Girls will tend to have a lot of guys that like they'll be hitting them up, DMing and stuff like that they may never see. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be the guy that she never sees. You'd rather be the guy that like you guys actually make plans and actually do stuff together. So always be closing. Always be closing. Always be setting up that meet after a few texts. And that will be a solid way to go. So that's a quick breakdown. Rock on, get it. I'll be updating a new video every week. What is today? Thursday. Video Thursdays? Maybe? We're going to check it out. We're going to see. Anyways, have a good one, guys. Get it.